Hello, and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, a premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium, and they keep making them. And as long as they're making them, I'm going to talk about them. There's another couples comedy TikTok account, and this time it has 16 million subscribers. The Real Hammy TV. It's a husband and wife who make fun content. So it's going to be fun, and I won't make fun of it. They're just trying to make content, okay? Relax. People always want me to be negative, dude. I'm just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy some classic couples comedy that makes me laugh, okay? This is just a window into what I would be doing in my free time. I love stuff like this. I'm just having a little look-see at content from my peer content creators. They have far more followers than me, so maybe I'll learn a thing or two, okay? So this one's called When My Wife Isn't Watching. So I'm not married, so I can't really relate to this, but I hope one day, okay? So maybe this is just giving me a window into what married life is like. When Mr. Hammy, his wife isn't watching, he stirs his coffee or stirs his drink, okay, with a spoon. And I've done this as well. And then he licks the spoon. Yummy spoon, he says. And then he puts it back in the, okay, so is it like a husbandly thing to do, to like lick your spoon and put it in the, I'm not married, so like it's not really a thing I get, but I'm open-minded, so I'll write that down. Spraying perfume in the car to get my wife's reaction. So the idea here is you spray perfume and then your wife doesn't recognize the perfume, and so she goes, who was in this car? Because when you're cheating on your wife, you're always cheating with somebody who is like a big perfume bottle of a person. Like they are just, everywhere they go is just, they leave a cloud of scent. And your wife, much like a dog, is going to recognize the scent of another person and call you out on it, I assume. Or maybe, not married, me, don't know, he just wants the car to smell nice for his wife. Alternative option.
Here we go. Here she comes. Let's
Hi,
go.
babe.
Let's do it.
I know you're not brave enough to have another woman in this car.
What?
So what your wife always does, I'm learning, again, not married. So what your wife always does is she gets in the car and she goes, like my dog, something is amiss. And then immediately she goes, certainly you don't have someone else in the car. Like, well, not in the car. Currently, they're not like hiding under the seat or something like that. No, they were in the car.
Brave enough to have another woman in this car.
What? I'm not scared of you.
Okay, so your wife, not married, your wife goes, certainly you're not brave enough to have another woman in this car. And then me as a husband, practicing, I say, I'm not scared of you, which to me doesn't like, to me unmarried doesn't seem like a response to the question, more of like an invitation for conflict. I'm not scared of you. Okay, I asked what time it was.
Now back this bitch up and take me to Target.
So one thing I've learned about married men is that they have really slow reaction time from all of the love that they have in their life that I don't. If we're to like sort of back this up a little bit, the sound out of his mouth is going to come several seconds after she makes him flinch. That's the husband delayed reaction syndrome, which is something that married people get, I've heard. It's like it's a marriage debuff. Not a lot of people talk about. I personally am staying single to keep my reaction speed up. Alternatively, while I do believe this is a real couple and this is their real life, this is could be a sketch depicting an antagonistic relationship between husband and wife, because women be like, you know when your wife is mean and angry and threatens to hurt you, fellas, right? Again, I don't get it, but I'm sure all of the married men do, as this has 170,000 likes, which means that it is extremely popular. But before we get into that, we have a brief word from today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an app that helps you control what private information of yours is shared online. There is unfortunately a lot of information that can be found about most people online, from full names, past addresses, phone numbers, names of relatives. Bad. This is because there are data brokers who profit off of selling your private information online. Aura can actually submit opt-out requests on your behalf, so that those data brokers are not allowed to carry your data. And as a nice plus, they can opt you out of junk mail and telemarketing lists. And if you'd like, Aura can even monitor your emails and your passwords. And in the event your information has been compromised, like that of the recent AT&T and Ticketmaster data breaches, Aura will notify you and give you tips on what to do next to protect yourself. I personally use Aura, and I have for many months now. I just got an email about my new bank account being added to my person. And I was like, oh, right, that's a thing that happened. Thanks, Aura, for giving me a heads up. Aura's app also features a VPN, a password manager, real-time credit and identity theft monitoring, parental controls, and it can protect your devices from malware. It's a lot in one app. So let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online. Head on over to aura.com/Jarvis, that's my name, and get a 14-day free trial of Aura service and see what information has been shared online about you. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. Okay, so the Real Hammy TV did a little growth hack here where they quote their own sketch and then they leave a comment. That's cool. That's actually sick. So there's a trope I've heard about where your wife is bad. Am I right, fellas? You know how men have been complaining about their wives for years because there's no such thing as a happy relationship. Happy wife, happy life. You know how we all live in fear of our spouse? It's possible when you get married, jokes about domestic abuse become funny. I wouldn't know, but it's possible. What do I know? Okay, I'm just a guy on the internet. So this is the first TikTok I saw from Real Hammy TV, and it was when I knew that I would learn everything I needed to know about being in a relationship, being in a couple that's creating content together, living the dream, really. How do you become closer to your partner? How do you really ingratiate your relationship and become closer to one another? Pranks. Pranks is how you do it. And here, the Mrs. Hammy TV has programmed her husband's seat to go all the way forward while he was at McDonald's. So what we're about to watch is very real and not at all scripted. So this is a car where, like, when you get out of it, for some reason the seat changes, and so you have to set it up to be comfortable for you. Because you know, if we're being honest, it felt like it was good enough to drive right when he got in, and it wouldn't just forget your seating position when you get out of it. But I don't have whatever car this is. It looks very fancy. So he has to get in the car and he has to press the car to remind it of its seating position. He goes, remember? It appears that when you get married, you go to McDonald's and get 4 large waters and a tiny bag. Again, he's suffering from the marriage reaction time delay where he is unable to move the waters out of the way of the steering wheel. And that's not his fault. It's because of his matrimony. It's because of his nuptials that he can't move. So unfortunately, he is caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's going to have to watch as his drinks are crushed. My heart goes out to Mr. Hammy. This looks really dangerous. I'm surprised that these cups didn't just burst open. Like, they look so contorted, and yet they are still containing the water / Sprite. That may be some other aspect of marriage I don't understand. I would also think that, like, at any point here, you can press this button again to stop it. The one thing, though, is that their car is quite clean, and I don't keep my car this clean. And that's just another sign that I need to get married, because maybe when I'm sharing a car with a partner, I'm going to be spick and span about it. You know what I mean? What do the people in the comments say? Maybe they're also excited to learn about marriage. I'm laughing so hard. I laughed way too hard at this. Oh my God, how funny. Okay, so this is, people love marriage pranks, which is awesome. I can't wait to prank my wife. Something about reading these comments evokes the feeling of Sonder inside of me, because we are all sauntering about. You never know if the person that you brush past on the sidewalk is someone who says, if my husband ever gets a car / truck that does this, I'm doing this. Or maybe you have a little meet cute. Someone drops their keys and you pick them up and you lock eyes and you think, oh, you know, maybe this is romance. Maybe that's the person that says, I laughed so much at this video. Like, those people are all around us every day, and that's beautiful. So they feel like NPCs, right? Non-player characters, but that is the Sonder of it all. Every non-player character in your life is a player character. I'm explaining Sonder for the gamers out there. So that has 58 million views, which is more views than I have ever gotten on anything. And so I'm taking away that I need to get married and prank my wife, or prank my husband, or prank my partner, my nuptial partner. That's what I'm saying. Look, hey, you say I'm criticizing. I say I'm learning. I am Jane Goodall amongst the TikToking couples. Cheating on wife prank gone wrong, okay? This is the last cheating on wife video I'm doing. That's like what you say when you get caught cheating. No, honey. This is the last cheating on wife video I'm doing. It's just for a video. I'm not cheating for real. I'd never cheat. You? Cheat on you? Come on. Never.
Come here, baby. You like that, huh?
Ew. Now, obviously, this is a doll. If I'm ever kissing somebody and they say, come here, baby, and then they kiss me and they say, you like that, huh? We're kissing. Relax, dude. Keep it in your pants, man. Let's build up to this. But then again, this is why I'm single. This is why I don't have a couple's TikTok prank channel. Okay, this is why I don't have 58 million views. Okay, so just a little life pro tip. I don't know a lot about marriage, but I do know a lot about this. Don't do that. That's gonna get you into more trouble because cheating is not against the law, but assault is, so careful, all right? Not legal advice. Murder, definitely against something. I think the law, again, not a lawyer or in a relationship. So I don't know nothing about nothing, but that seems bad. I recommend using your words to start, use a few words, then murder. That way you have a few questions answered. So what I'm learning here is that wives are very mad and they're very quick to aggression because so far we've seen the wife almost punch him in the face and then she pranked him. And I guess he pranked her here, but she did beat the head off of the doll. So again, I'm taking notes. Girls are always watching #wife #shopping. Okay, so women be shopping. That's hell yeah, man. Dude, he's fucking talking to all of us. As a guy, my experience with women is that they do be shopping. So here we go. When you think your girl isn't watching, that I can't relate to. No girl. Single, by the way. What? That is not what you should not do that. This is how Lightning McQueen flirts with women. He just like bumps into them. He goes, oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm a car. Hang on. She like spawned in. She like wasn't here. This is like in Baldur's Gate when you like think you're about to get away with stealing from somebody and then they're like, they noticed you stealing. Bribe them or combat. I want to get married, but I don't want my wife to be mean to me. I never see Mrs. Hammy being nice. Are all women mean? The joke is that they hate each other. The only thing that's keeping this couple together, I'm learning, is threats because he just wants to let his eye wander, but he has to be stealthy about it because there's always the looming fear that your wife will spawn in with a grocery cart.
I'm damn sick of it. You never help me.
Setting the stage. You're in your kitchen. You're also a member of SEAL Team 6. You're doing an extraction mission. You're trying to extract your Xbox from your house, but your mean wife is standing in the way. The title of this one is This Didn't Help the Situation. See no evil monkey, rotated 45 degrees, crying laughing emoji, #husband and wife, #LOL. Do we know that the valor is stolen or is this full true valor? Because being a man and marrying a wife is like going to war. Am I right, fellas? Tell me know if I'm right, because I don't know. I haven't been in a marriage.
Sick of it. You never help me in his house. When are you gonna start helping me? Really? Fall back!
I see. It's that time of the month. And us fellas need to carry a tactical tampon. Never thought of it like that. Do not comfort them. No. Treat them like the enemy. First of all, I want to say thank you for your service. Really appreciate everything you've done for us, fellas. It feels like Instagram comedy from like 2013 has like festered and mutated and spread to TikTok in this new form that is the same, but now there's more people on TikTok ready to watch it. And the algorithm is great at finding the people who love to watch it because every day, because you, yes, you watching this video, you're boarding your flight, the gate attendant says, have a nice flight. And you say, you too. And you go, why did I say you too? That person may have commented, this was one of the best, crying laughing emoji twice, okay? These people are all around us. The other day you were in line for the bathroom, or so you thought. There was a person in front of you and you said, hey, are you in line for the bathroom? And they said, no, you're good. And you're like, I'm embarrassed because I was just sitting behind you for a couple minutes waiting to go to the bathroom. And this whole time you were just standing near the door. That person said, now that's funny, laughing emoji. Now, there's a lot of implied violence in these videos, and I haven't shown you some of the more extreme ones, and I won't, but just know that there's a handful of, if not more, videos of the wife beating him up. He has a black eye. He's in, full body cast, etc. Extreme circumstances that are meant to be played for humor. But what is the joke, really? I don't know. I'm not married, so I don't get it. Okay? Maybe I'm the bad one. Is that really how that works? That's like kind of impressive. Is this just CGI? I just want to know how they staged this. Bro, his asshole is not right here and right here. What is wrong with this man's ass? No one told me that I was going to get additional holes when I get married, dude. I didn't know I was going to start farting out of my freaking cheeks, dude. And when people say they're going to rip you a new one, this is what they mean, man. He's already gotten a few new ones. You can't inhale baby powder. That's not good. But I'm more impressed with the fine fart control. The flatulence filtration system this guy has on his butt. Bought this remote zapping phone case. Why does that exist? Whoa, what the fuck? It looks like a DIY project. It's just a battery and like an incomplete circuit or whatever. So what's funny about this is that his ass is just shaking the table, bro. It's not a fucking vibrator.
Ow! Shit!
Ow! Gosh, I hate when my phone shocks me.
Do this and do that. What are you doing? You're watching fucking TV. You're not doing shit.
What? Okay, so but why do you marry? Why do they marry if they do not love?
Baby, you forgot this.
No problem.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Okay. It feels like a child wrote a sketch about adults. You know what I mean? Like this isn't how adults communicate. But then again, I didn't think adults made a customized doormat with their name on it. Welcome to Jarvis's Place, my domain, the home of a guy who does commentary videos. The Johnson, just one, single, by the way. I do the same thing, except for I'm talking to myself because I'm alone. So I just go, do this, do that, and then there's no one to catch me on the Ring camera. So that's one nice thing about being single.
You demon!
So step 1, find girlfriend. Step 2, wife her up. Step 3, prank channel. Step 4, big house, personalized doormat. Step 5, call her a demon. Or is it step 5, flirt with other women in fear of being attacked by wife? I don't know like the exact order of operations or like when the exorcism comes into it all, but I do think I learned a few things today, which is what we're here for. And this has 122,000 likes. When you're watching a sports game and you like look out into the crowd and you're like, wow, there's a lot of people in there. One of those guys, specifically the guy wearing the blue shirt with the glasses, he wrote, "Early gang." What I find particularly funny about these comments is because I did compare it to a child's understanding of adult relationships. The people who are commenting, me when my mom's on her phone but she tells me to take out the trash, me when I get mad at my parents, me when my parents would send me to my room. Children are relating to this. Dependents are relating to this. And I am independent, again, which is a synonym for single, which is also a synonym for alone. I do think that makes way more sense that there are kids watching this because it is a cartoonish depiction of people. You know, kids are going to be into that.
I locked a Bluetooth speaker in my wife's bag before the store then did this.
I don't know if they were doing that for real. I would end a relationship for that. I don't have any sense of humor about pranks. If I find out I'm in a prank relationship, it's over. I'm sorry. And that's why I am not married. Why would you run? Pause the video, please. Our relationship is in danger. Keep it playing. Drop the bag near him and leave forever. Say the papers will be in the mail. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. I need a divorce. I know I'm single, but I think it's not working for me, and I think it's time for us to part ways. Stay gold, everybody.